Hip skates in place. Get on your side on the wing. Hip the skate. And then pull yourself back. Go back to your back. Then go to the other side. Hip the skate. So get to your side first, alright? So play all the way like you're watching TV. Hands up. Keep my butt up on your feet. Alright, when you get here, pull yourself back. Go all the way to that side. You don't have to do it fast. Just do it right. All the way inside first. Good. Now when you're doing it, make sure you have your hands up. We always say iron squirrel. It sounds silly, but you think about an arm trying to go around your head like this. This is what stops it. Tomorrow's over there. I'll pick up first week. See you away from the wall. You're over there like this the wall. You would. I would, yeah. I feel like it's a month ago. Bridges, right?
Am I able to go to the competition?
Flat on your back, bring your feet to your butt, gonna bridge up.
Is there going to be a late
Take one hand and reach across.
Yeah.
Right? Then do a hip skate. Alright? Don't sign out. So right here. Scoot back over, back to your back. Look at this. Hip skate.
I asked you, I thought you
What's that?
So $50? Oh. Can I just ask? How much stuff did you give you?
Yeah, we're doing bridges and hip skates. Bridge, hip skate, shovel back. Whenever you shovel back, when you're here, I just want you to go back like this. Okay.
Wait, how many branches of arm are?
We can stretch our circle out, guys. We don't come over here. What's your name, by the way? I'm sorry? Carlos. Carlos. Right. Have you trained? Is this your first class? Third class? All right. So we're just doing bridges, hip and skates, bridge, hip and skate. No. Yeah. Bring my hands to my butt. Oh, yeah. See how it's the shoulder? We're going to bring my hands up. Use my feet. Bridge. Hit the scale. So whenever you bridge, look here. What you're doing. When I say bridge, I mean bring my hips up. Okay. Right? Because we're strong. We're going to use our big muscles. If somebody's sitting on me, I'm going to bridge up my chest. It's a bridge. There you go. Now hips up. Now bring your feet. Good. Alright guys, look in. Now, so just sit here, like you've got somebody in your guard, right? Then we're going to build up. I'm going to come up here. If I'm going to put my left foot down and come up to my right hand. Right? I want you to do throw your hips up. Alright? So come back. This will make sense here in a minute. You want, you can swing this leg back. you to build up from your elbow. Everybody look in. I want you to build up to your elbow and then to your hand. Okay? So as I come up, elbow, hand. Like that. Like that. So if it's going to be my right foot, it's my left elbow.
All right, we're going left and right elbow.
Good. Just, you're really going to throw those hips into them, and you'll see why here in a minute.
Okay.
There you go. So, good. On my hand, left foot.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. All right, everybody. No, the reason I had to do that is it looks silly. We're going to use it. On here. All right. So we're going to work on like a hip bump sweep and a Kimura. So the reason I show both is because you can chain them together. All right. The sweep doesn't work. Usually the Kimura is there. I'll go through the Kimura grip and everything. First things first. If I've got my guard closed, my legs are closed behind his back, not behind his butt. Right? I've got short legs. Some of you long-legged folks might be able to do this. I can't. But I can put it behind the small of his back right here. I try to squeeze like the bottom of his ribs with my knees. Right? Now Ryan's got good posture. He's sitting straight up. He's got his arms locked here. Right? I can't do much if he has good posture. Right? I can't just start throwing arm bars and triangles if he's defending me bringing his posture down. So the first thing I have to do is break his posture down, right? So the way I need to do that, I can't just pull here because Ryan has good frames right here. He's using good bone support to keep his posture up. So if I'm demoing a house, right, I want to take out the foundation, right? So first thing I want to do is I like to do this. There's a couple different ways. You can grab sleeves and pull up like this, but it all involves our hips and our hands and moving things around, right? So what I like to do is I like to swim under, right here, bring my hands under the wrist. Notice how I raise my hips up and I did this, right? So now I'm going to swim out and drop my hips back down. All right? Y'all see that? So again, I'm trying to break the foundation out, right? So I'm going to swim under his wrist. Raise my hips up, swim my hands out, pull him back down with my knees. Notice how I manipulated his weight. If he has a good foundation, I try to pull him forward. It's not happening. If I take his hands off, I can pull him each other down. It's that simple. All right? Here, just like that. Now, whenever we get here, I have his posture broke down. Right? If you're playing inside of somebody's guard, you don't want this, right? You want to get your posture back up. So I need to capitalize because if somebody's smart and knows what they're doing, he's going to try to scramble back up. Right? So I need to capitalize. Once I have his posture broke down, I can do something to keep his posture broke down, or I can go straight to it. What I like to do for this is I like to grab a wrist and keep it right here. Then I'll open my guard up. All right? Then if I want to go this way, so I grab his left hand with my right wrist, right? I'm going to plant my left foot. Then I'm going to push up, and I'm going to do a sit-up right here, right? I'm going to grab the back of his elbow. I can let go of this. I'm going to build up to my hands, and I'm going to throw my hip in, just like this. Just like what we did a second ago, right? Back here, full guard. He has good posture. If anybody needs to move and come around, you don't have to stay in there. So he's here. I'm going to raise my hips, swim under, drop my hips, pull his hands out, pull with my knees. Right? I'm manipulating all his weight with my knees because I got big leg muscles. Right? Now that I have his posture broken down, I'm going to grab his wrist or sleeve. You can do that too. Right? There's other stuff you can do with the sleeve. Right? Plant this left foot down because I'm using my right hand. I just want to sit up, build up to my elbow, grab the back of his tricep. I can let go of this grip now so I can build up to my hands, throw my hips into his chest. This is called a hip bump sweep. Alright? There's a couple other ways that you can hit it. If somebody's being lazy and just sitting up, we'll go over that in a minute. Alright? That's what I want everybody to do. I want you to partner up, go back and forth with this. Do it slowly. You don't have to do this fast. Right? Do control. Learn to do it slow and control. Then you learn to do it fast. Okay? So, swing under the wrist. Pick my hips up. Swing out. Once his hands are off my hips, I'm free to pull with my knees. Grab his wrist. Either side you want. Put the opposite foot down. Sit up to your elbow. Grab the back of his tricep right at the elbow. Alright, so if Ryan tries to pull back, I've got it. Right. I'm going to build up to my hand and throw my hips into it. Alright, then we'll finish here in our mount position. Okay? Any questions? Anybody need to see it again? One more time. I'm trying. Yeah, you're good. So we're here. So he's got good posture, right? Arms are brave, arms are stood. Swing under like this. Right here. Raise my hips up. Swing my hands out. As soon as I get here, pull with my hands. Now I'm going to grab this wrist or the sleeve. The big thing is I grab this so he can't get this hand back inside. If I just let that go, he's going to get his hand out. I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to open my guard up. Plant this foot over here. I'm going to sit up. I'm going to clamp down with this arm. Grab this tricep. This clamp is his arm. If I just grab the back of his tricep, he can swing his arm out. Get right here. If I clamp like this, try to sit up right. He's got to take me with him. Right? So now I was on my elbow. I'm going to build up to my hand. Get a good bridge right here. Throw my hips in. Right here. It's my good mount position. Alright? Alright, good? Partner up, go back and forth. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Partner up, partner up.
Leaky. Aries.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Well, let me connect.
Might have to have Jordan.
No.
Jordan's got a little longer legs. Might be better. Look. Your body shape, his body shape. We're not going to be doing a whole lot of close guard. It's just,
I thought it would be good practice.
I get it. But this will be better practice. So here's the thing. If you can sit back down, sit down a little lower, down, up. You want to get your hips up, over this nose down. Yeah, so you want to get your hips up. You got to get your butt off the ground. Yeah, get your butt off the ground, closer to him, and then lock your leg. So here, so see when you're sit back. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. So if I'm down here and my butt's on the ground, see how my toes are even a little bit. So when I hit up here,
So you don't have to worry about it.
so this is
Open your guard all over. Put this foot down.
I'm keeping my legs. This is the only thing I can do. If I'm doing
Go up to and
that's where you get.
so try to hold that elbow all the time. Yeah, because you're trying to it's like you're trying to put the sword back in the sheath, right? So you grab his elbow here.
Use your elbows. Pry yourself up. Lift your hips all the way up.
Let's do it again.
You got longer legs than I do, my man. You can get those around this one. All of it. So get your balls closer to it. There you go. There you go. There you go. So from here,
Try to keep that.
now the thing is your hips are already elevated, but when you do this, you want to try to exaggerate that height as much as possible.
It's going to make it hard for flexibility wise. Now, grab this.
So
Here. Notice I'm going to keep this pin like this. Just like that. Keep this. Tuck
Yeah.
all the way.
Yep. And then you need to use your
Switch and pull them forward.
to get them off down. Right hand goes to the wrist.
Right hand.
Slides down under. This, you're going to unlock your legs. Because I know you have to grab it to slow back that building.
Somebody, make sure you grab.
Get set up. You want to clamp this on top of the arm. Grab on the right elbow.
Try to hammer
this and come back and let go. You can pull it here so that you can build up some height. Now you can raise your, get out of your hip, on your wrist guard, on your hip. There you go. Get some height. Now grab your arm. Now you're gonna build up to your right hand. All the way to your right hand. Pop it with that hip. So there you go. You want to be in front of the hand. So then right here, you're gonna have this arm come around. And you can pull it. You're gonna keep your feet together like this. And you're gonna hip just like that. And that's gonna be our feet. Now you're gonna hip. So now you're inside this closed guard. Okay. Yep. And if you can get a little lower, because you don't want to be high, because then you're real tippy. Yeah. So you want to hang down and sag. This is if you can get
Keep that on. Keep that on.
below your heels.
Like I was showing him, I want to keep your arm into my chest, right?
It's a flexibility issue.
Okay. Do this.
Yep.
Like this?
Yep. Hands up. Then unlock the leg. Post that one on the ground. So now you're going to open up your elbow while you're reaching up the
Guard. Go all the way up to your hands. Hand and foot. Hand and foot. Put face all the way off his foot right here. All the way here. Put your hips
Now
into
you're
him.
going to build up. Once you get that, you're
Pull his arm into your chin and
some
stuff.
height. Now you're going to pocket your hip.
Now,
Roll over. Come on top. Capture. That's it.
There's a lot of movements. I watched it 100 times again. As soon as I clap.
hey,
It's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
So, wrist with the right. Yep.
you don't do anything to make him let go.
This arm over the shoulder.
So you need to practice picking your hands up.
As you swing more tight.
So break it, his hand away.
Yeah,
Break
that's
it
it.
just a little bit away.
Yes, sir.
Now drop it.
That's it.
Back when you use your knees. It's like sweeping them. Pull them up.
Pick whichever side you're gonna grab the wrist first. First grab the wrist. Control that. Make sure that he's not gonna be big. So then now you're gonna be up. You unlock that leg. Post it on the ground. This one's gonna come up over. Capture over top. You can sit all the way up. Capture over top. There you go. Now you can pull it around. Post up on it. Get that height. Drop the leg to the ground. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Back to the elbow. Good. Go into your hand.
So finish in your mouth. Don't pop up. You want to stay connected to it.
Reach over. There you go. Really good.
Drop that leg over. So use it like a ledge behind his leg. Try not to catch yourself. I don't want to see you hurt your wrist. I know it's natural to want to catch yourself. This is solid. Touch the chin. We actually had somebody that was getting sweaty about a year and a half ago. They went to catch himself. Yeah, that's why we always say, yeah, no catch for him.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. A couple more thousand reps of this, and we'll be as good as Carlos.
We'll take it out, Ken. Get a couple more guys. Yeah, guys, look in real quick. I'm seeing a few people do this. Alright. So, I see a few people, they're wanting to keep this leg up here. This isn't doing anything, right? If I just had this and mine wants to stop that. So this doesn't do anything. So what I like to do with this is I like to slide this leg down, and it's gonna act as a wedge behind this knee right here. So that way, it doesn't even take much. And just throw them over, right? It's kind of like, remember like when we used to foot sweeper friends and stuff, or like get behind them and somebody come by and push them, they get an asshole. Right? So get this here. We're gonna grab right here at the, like if you feel the bony part in your palm, but you fall down. Grab the, like right at the bottom of the tricep. Right? Now, we're gonna build all the way up to our hand. Right here. Now, the power is gonna come from us planting off our foot. This right here. Okay? I'm just gonna do a big bridge. Notice I'm keeping this arm the entire time. Right? Slide back over to it. Do a couple more. Focus on getting that wedge down by that off leg. Getting that down by the knee. Okay. All right. Go. 1, 2, 3. Keeping up with the auto stuff.
Oh dear God, yeah.
It's crazy.
Burn it down.
I don't think I've seen Fallout.
I was gonna say this.
Bloody lemon.
This is.
He was pretty bad now with fight sports, but this is really build up the throat. Use that bridge, guys, to really bump. All right. If you do a half-ass hip bump, then they're not gonna go in. Especially if it's against a big guy. So drop that leg, Jordan. Drop that leg down behind his knee. So just lay your leg down like this. And then kind of like that. There you go. Now really bump. Good. No problem. Drop that leg down. All right, last rep. Drop that leg down. Drop that leg down. All right, look in. Everybody look in. So a lot of people get wise to this hip bump sweep because it's one of the first sweeps that we were taught, right? But it still works all the way up to the black belt level. You'll see some like high level black belts that'll sit back and guard like just to catch their breath. And then the guy from the bottom notices them. Or sometimes the guy on the bottom plays possum. He'll just do this. And then he'll see the other guy try to relax. Then he just boom, he just explodes into it. It's wild when they do it, all right? But, all right, so sometimes when they go to defend it, right? So I'm going to do this hip bump, and Ryan will base back. He'll get his legs back and base out, right? So if I try to hip bump now and he's got to base his weights that way, or if he's grabbing me and pushing back into me, it makes it hard to go anywhere. Right? You see this? I'm really trying to bridge it. Ryan's got his knees flared out, right? He's got a wider base. Even as much as I try to do this, it's not gonna work. But what do we have here? We have this arm all by itself, right? And I'm gonna make him fail. Right? So that's another reason why we want this pinch. If we don't have a good tight pinch, we'll get you all may want to come over here. Ryan's just gonna circle out of it, and then he's gonna take my back. Right? And keep this here. And if I go to hip bump and I notice he's flared out, I'm just gonna fall back to my elbow and grab his wrist right here. Then this hand that was over his elbow, my left hand, is gonna come in and grab my own wrist. All right? Now, remember that hip shovel that we did earlier? And I said it kind of looked funny. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. All right? I'm gonna do it slowly so I don't like bust Ryan's nose. But I'm gonna fall. I'm here on my side, right? Just like what we did earlier. And I'm gonna shovel back to my hips. Right here. Now I've got this is called a Kimura grip. Right? It's named after a guy named Kimura. He broke Gracie's arm with it, right? So I'm gonna pinch. So now I'm still not gonna close my guard up. I'm actually gonna bring this outside leg right. Put my knee right behind his shoulder blades. I'm going to clamp. Alright? Now if Ryan tries to sit up, alright, I'm still clamping with this arm right here. Ryan's probably not very flexible, so I'm not going to do this too hard. And if you ever want somebody, do it slow. Because right here, if your arm, or if you have your partner's arm right here, they're probably going to tap. Alright? Unless they're really flexible. But even then, don't try to break somebody's arm. You're not going to win a gold medal in here, all right? To me, this is I've seen more injuries from this submission than any other submission. All right, and it's legal white belt all the way. All right, but I go here, then you slowly. I didn't mean to stick. I'm sorry. Slowly. All right. So again, same setup. Swing under, pick my hips up, swing this out, grab a wrist. He sees it coming. He bases out. I don't even have to go all the way up. I just go ahead and clamp up this Kimura grip. And I'm going to shovel my hips back. And I kind of fall to my opposite hip. Right? So that way I can touch this here. I'm going to pinch here, slowly apply pressure. Okay. One more time. Swing under. Put my hips up. Swing out. Pull with my knees. He sees it coming. I'm going to swing over with this opposite arm. Grab my own wrist. All right. Another tip: don't try to grab with a C grip. Right. This is a C grip. This is a monkey paw grip. Right here, you want a monkey paw grip. Imagine if you're trying to push something. It's easier to push with your thumb by your fingers than it is to push like this. Right. Right here. So I'm going to grab my own wrist. Go back to my opposite hip. Slowly apply. Alright? Does anybody need to see it again? Because I may have to use Ryan's other shoulder. Don't know which one's the good one or the bad one. Alright? So I'm right here. You see it coming. Sit up. Like I'm about to do a hip bump. So he flares out. I know this because if I do this, there's resistance. Right? So I'm going to grab my own wrist and keeping his wrist right here. I'm going to shove it. But right now I'm going to go on my right hip. I'm going to go to our left hip. Pinch my knees. Slowly. And the whole time I'm keeping this arm pinched here too. I don't want this to flare out because he can just circle out of it. Right? But if I have this, Ryan's like it out. Right? Slowly push. Slowly push. Alright? And it's not so much, I'm not so much pushing with my arm like this, guys. I'm rotating my body. Alright? You see a lot of people when they first learn this, they want to push with their hand. You may get it eventually, but maybe not. Your core this is stronger than you pushing with one arm. Does that make sense? Right? And you have more control if your elbows are in tight and you're turning like this. Right? You have way more control over what you're doing. Alright? Let's go back and forth with this, guys. Like I said, apply it slowly. Give some feedback, right? Like, hey, it's not there. Or, hey, I may be really flexible, or something like that. Or, hey, I had shoulder surgery on this arm.
It's a power.
So give feedback, all right?
Like 3 or 5.
Father.
You gotta arch it.
Hit him with it. Hit him with it.
Shovel back to the left. Yeah, so that all the way to the left hip. Slowly rotate your left.
I've seen Prince something when I heard of it.
I know what you
Let's try to get it all. This leg hit. You're rotating your whole body underneath while you get this up here. Now slowly rotate your body.
Like this. I can follow who all that.
You're what?
I'm not going to follow what this.
Yeah, you can. It's fine. I mean, otherwise you post it up like that. Here, you're keep everything nice and tight. Elbows in, and you're going to do this with your body. Pitch right here. Notice I'm pushing right here.
Oh, so it's kind of like scraping across the room.
Yeah. Now, if you're not learning this, is another thing.
start the same way. You're gonna reach over, reach over. He's gonna throw that wrist to stop right here. So then you're gonna turn it on with your right hand through, and then you want to do this.
We're going to start, we're going to get the grip right here, and you're going to shove back. Shove it all the way over here. To your.
He's gonna have to think.
Because right now he doesn't catch it now, he's going to figure it out. Get this right leg up on top of his shoulder flexion going back.
You're gonna get to this left hip. Terribly. No, I'm just saying, it's getting towards the end of range of motion. So you just gotta be real careful here. So, and definitely tap loudly when it gets close to pressure. Okay? So you got that. So now you're gonna keep everything nice and tight. And this is gonna be a lot of your body.
You only want to this.
I know, we're getting you real scared with it. That's good. It's appreciated that you're nervous with this.
So it's going to be a little bit closer. If you put it here.
Okay.
And then rotate.
Like it?
Yep. It's giving me tissues. Oh, you got, you've got flexible arms. I do not. I had both my shoulders done. This is like it.
People will eat that to the point.
Yeah. I saw.
Big it's here on me.
I saw in one of the classes, I came just to watch, and it was like, flipped it, and their arm went, I was like, oh my god, they're like, oh no, they got flexible arms.
I seen that. I think I talked to you about that. One dude always breaking his arms, the big dudes, kind of was heavy set.
The one that breaks people's arms.
He intentionally break arms.
I
There's
don't know,
Usamar Palhares would break me.
yeah.
It's like when Chubby, it's like when Chubby dude, he's like 18 or 17.
Oh yeah, the tip plant kid with the long blonde hair.
Yeah.
He's here?
No,
I haven't seen that.
no, he's going to break on the intimidating.
Oh,
He went viral like 3 or 4 years ago, going around to all the big like EDIs and big tournaments and stuff, and just breaking heel hooks and stuff.
yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. So, this motion, because he's got the wrist. Appreciate it. Now, want to keep everything nice and tight. Near you.
Yeah, you feel the difference? And guys, try not to finish this when you're flat on your hips, okay? Because Kimura, if Ryan's flat on his hips, he's trying to get this done, right? And he's right here, and he's not pinching my back or anything. That's it. That's all I gotta do. Then, keep it, Ryan. Oh, yeah. Then there's a cool thing I can do. Armbar Ryan. Right there. But yeah, if you're not flat, if you're not pinching them with something, or if they're not pinching you while you got you in a Kimura trap, you just twist out of that thing. I wouldn't try to twist too hard right now, but it's possible. Alright? That's why we need to be on that hip. You don't want to be, when I say flat on your hips, this is what I mean. You're flat on both hips. Get to a hip and finish. Okay? You go. Couple more times. 1, 2, 3. Try to teach ways that should work and not can work. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, don't be using your hands when you do that. So, when you get it, try to keep everything nice and tight, and then turn your whole body.
Yeah.
Because you got there and you're like, yeah, keep it tight. Keep it tight. And then it's just rotating the whole body. Once you get it locked in there, you just don't. You don't everything. No. not doing it with your arm. Keeping your arm locked. And you're just moving it like rotating into your chest. Ready? You're closer. Let me kind of spread it out. It's alright. So go back to it. Go back to it. Swing under, bring out, open it, so you faced out. So now, whenever you go, don't even worry about putting his hand behind his back. Alright, just control. Alright? What I want you to do is use your left foot right now. So you're right here. Right? I want you to use this left foot to flip yourself back over here. Alright? Careful with the just careful with this. So right here. Come on. So I've got the same position. Going back to it. I'm going to use this. Right? So I want to end up on the outside of my leg. So fall to this upside down. So so fall towards me. Keep falling. Keep falling. Good. Bring your right knee up and get tight. This thing and left knee. Yeah, no. So now you're gonna stay on your hip. This is where it pitches back. Grab your arm. Get this knee under there. Now slowly switch out. Rotate your body. So this is where you got everything nice and tight. But like I said, if you don't control that, then come here, I'll show you. I won't break out. No, it's just one of those things. Let's get on there. With that knee on top. I'm just going to show you. If you don't have a reach over there. Just go ahead and get a Kimura. Lock yourself into that. You got a quadrant, especially there. Once you get tight, you just fall flat to your back. That's all I got to do. Like you can probably, there's a way to keep going with that Kimura track. I'm in a way where I can get out. When you grab it, if you clean it correctly, like I have those full shoulders that's putting in my face. If you get shit out of me, where your arm. So that's why we do this. That's why we do this pinch over here. Or pinch with our knees. Yeah. Couple more times, several more times. Same thing, just finish on a hit. Something like that. Yeah, you were kind of like, you were halfway. You don't want to be halfway. You want to be here. It's something that I can do. What do you got right?
I was about to say, how do you shoulder, increase your shoulder good?
Try to do you do dead hangs from the bar.
Okay.
Gets rid of like shoulder. Really, you really jam this hand in. Keep your wrist out. Keep your wrist all the time. There you go. All the way to your left. There you go. You're like, oh man, that's at 4. All right, guys, time. Everybody good? If you don't remember anything today, remember this is a Kimura grip. Alright? There's a lot, like even if you don't do the Kimura itself, this will get you to a lot of places just from here. Right? Ryan will eventually get around my back or something. But I've got control of it. It's gonna take him a minute. It's gonna take him a minute. Right? He can't pull his arm out. I've got it completely isolated. Right? He can't go down, he can't go up, he can't go back. Right? He can go where I want. You can hit that from a lot of different positions. But a lot of people, they get it confused. So just think, same side, reach over, grab your own wrist. Right? This is it. This is a Kimura track. Right?
I'd like to point out, I asked Chewy when I was, before I even came here, I was like, I'm having a real hard time. How do I remember, like, in the middle of a scramble, what side? And he says, you'll just get used to it. There you go.
I always think, if I see your wrist on the same side, right?
Yeah. In the middle of the scramble, you get confused.
Got a guy named Damon.
But does anybody have any questions over the hip bump sweep or the Kimura? You may hear that called a Kimura sweep. Hip bump sweep.
The only other thing is when you're pulling the person down, anytime you're doing the raising your hips and dropping them down, keep yourself off center. When you're pulling them in with your knees, don't pull them directly into you. You'll smash yourself in the face. So anytime you do it, think about getting your head off the center line.
Yeah, I try to go towards the side and try to attack it, right? So whenever we pull with our legs to get them down, and their arms come out like this, I'm automatically going, I like to go to my right. Right? Let's get a drink of water, come on back. 1, 2, 3.
It's not supposed to keep snowing, is it?
Yeah. We got an hour.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
All right. Heavy stuff.
This probably good. Yes, probably good. So you're from the whole turn. Yeah, I'm saying, just get it off. I'm trying to get it off.
Alright guys, we're just gonna partner up. And we're gonna do, we're gonna start with the full guard, just like what we were drilling a second ago. And we're gonna play sweep, pass, or submit. Alright? Bottom guy, we're just trying to get a sweep or a submission from the bottom. Alright? So if I get Ryan and Kimura, tap them out, tap, reset back in full guard. Same position. I'll tell you when to switch top to bottom. Ryan gets past both of my legs and lays on my chest. Or if he goes to mount for some reason, he ends up on my back. And he has passed my guard. Okay? But if he's past my legs, then you just reset. Alright? Do it for a minute and a half and we'll switch top to bottom.
Are we trying to keep them in? I was
So
telling you.
the bottom, if you're on the bottom, you can try to submit them. Right? Or I can do this. If I get here, I started on bottom and I got here, and I'm right? Just reset. Okay? This is a sweep. Okay? And if you don't know a sweep or a submission, you just try to not get past. Right? Or try not to get submitted.
So you just want us to do the 2 for today?
What's that?
Whatever you got.
Yeah, whatever you got. So if you know scissor sweep, hip bump sweep, if you know the log breaker to pass the guard, do what you know. Just
Collar choke.
yeah, collar choke, do that. Just remember you're not winning a gold medal. Alright? Alright? So let's partner up. 1, 2, 3. What you gonna ask me? Yeah. You got this. What are you doing?
I'm trying to keep you from basketball league.
Alright, we're gonna load up. Close your guard up. Top person, get a good
Yeah,
posture.
sit back.
Yeah, there you go. Put your hands on his hips, Jordan. There you
Yeah,
go.
you want to be looking up here. You want those arms
There
wide.
you go.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
You want to be looking up here. You don't want to be looking at him because as soon as you look down, he'll pull you down.
You got to pass my word too.
Oh, I'm passing you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can sleep in the other part. Or sit down. Right, right. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep fucking wrestle up on you.
And you got your back in your guards. Gotta keep pushing it.
Anything. You trying to pass?
No, that's all right.
Guys, if you don't know,
just
if you don't know,
keep yourself
guys,
safe.
Try to keep your
posture up.
Yep. So settle back to your heels a little bit. See if you can sag down. There you go. Open that leg and now pass. Yep. That's good try. Good try. Without knowing any of them. That's about what you want to do.
Zig reaches that.
There we go.
That's a guard cast.
Were they going to reset in the same position each time?
Yeah.
For the,
It's alright, I'm about to tell him to switch top to bottom. Switch top to bottom. There. There you go.
How are you good with this?
So are we allowed to do like knee submission?
get that right leg
Don't do
free.
any leg submission.
Get that leg free. You can do it. There you go.
Power show.
That's right.
Absolutely, you can arm bar.
There you go.
Time. Switch partners. Go to Siberia. Then load up. Load up, get good posture. Try to be slide on the wall. Share. Go.
I won't reprimand you. I'm going over here.
Just make sure you keep him in your guard. Good sweep. That's a sweep.
Hey,
Don't let him sleep.
no, I was trying to get it.
Guys, a sweep ain't a sweep unless you're down for 3 seconds. That's plenty of time to not allow that sweep to happen. Time. Switch up. I'm telling you about Drake getting a stuff at school down with winter storm. Kid was pushing. Way to go. Kid was pushing. He didn't do anything. He was just not supposed to. Wait a minute. we could walk away and keep pushing him, man. Right on pushing him, man. He kept pushing me in. He's got a backpack on. Thank you, that's like this. Rock steps. Right? He hits his face on something. He just bloody nose and fingers. Yeah, Dad, I had my hip. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. I'm thinking he's like Kimura down front and then the face of Tommy. And he goes, oh, it was more like this, man. I'm like, say, that's not a headlock. That's a choke, son. You can't choke when you go to school. I'm like, I'm all for defending yourself. Don't be rear naked choking.
Yeah.
Watch your space, guys, here.
How about you guys just take? You guys keep grabbing.
Y'all have magnets.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
No.
These belts have magnets.
That was me 3 months ago. Man. That work.
So, the principal called me. And Zane, why it happened, Zane was like, he was actually
He had-
where he was like kicking into him.
Yeah. So that problem.
And he's like, kid, you're trying to punch me. But I kept, luckily, the principal was
No, this does actually happen.
time, guys, time. Switch off bottom or ready to switch off?
You guys are switch.
Yeah. Yeah. One more, let's do one more part, Jane, one more part. We got a long time. Roll with somebody out, roll with. Yeah. Yeah. Load up.
You good, bro?
Go. So,
You set up.
what's gonna happen? The person was like, well, I don't know, they're gonna come back with all this stuff. They said, so we're not gonna suspend them. Because they get somebody, so what happened is that, I'm thinking of stuff. He goes, well, I'm just trying to figure out
Good shit.
but I didn't push it.
Squirmy, bro.
So, tight,
I'm a first class of the day.
What you do before?
Oh, I did kickboxing this morning. I did boxing before this. No, me too. I'm not saying black man something.
yesterday he had an appointment.
That's what I'm
See the principal.
trying to play tires and submit me.
But here's what that kid did. Yeah, by the way, he was, oh. And then he goes, then the principal, they come in running up and saying stuff like that. And he goes, yeah. I'm like, no. I told him, we should live with that. I'm not allowed people to bully me. You good? You good, Jordan? Still got that leg in there.
Yeah.
Still got that leg in there. There you go. Still got it. Elbow knee. Bend your knee over. Oh, good. No, he's still going. He's still protected. He's still got that leg in there. Switch top to bottom.
Yeah.
Remember, for the big pass or sweep, it's got to be 3 seconds. 1 second. That's plenty of time to get a knee back in or hop back up if they're trying to sweep you, come back up. All right. Last round. Let's go ahead and finish strong. There you go. Drag. Alright, how are you? Here's one of my fundamental keep right here, guys. Drag. Drop that knee down. Not that way. Drop it in. Put your knee down in that. Hey, that wasn't fast. That's not fast. It's halfway.
There you go. Your left arm free. That's an arm triangle. You can choke down right there.
Hey, just because you're starting to go on that hip, that doesn't mean you can't bounce back up. Okay. All right. Now, I'm not saying, you know, like you're going for a world championship.
Right.
Don't concede the sweep. Sit up, get your posture right.
You said only a couple weeks.
Guys, look in here real quick. This is what I mean by saying, when I say don't concede the sweep. Right. Ryan's doing sweeping, right? Just because I'm here doesn't mean he has the finish, right? He's going to be trying to come up. Guess what? Or you come back up too, right? Sometimes you see a lot of people that'll be like, oh man, they just follow, right? And I'm not saying kill yourself or anything, but if you get to that mindset of like, I'm not going to let him sleep, right? Or I think I can get back up, right? Like he doesn't have full control over my weight. I'm just trying to get back up, right? If Ryan's about to pass in the guard, right? So let's say he's in half guard, right? And he goes to pass. If I block and get this knee here and get my elbow to my knee like this isn't passing my guard. Right? Bring it back here. Push away. Hit this gate. Regard. Like that. He never passed. Alright? So that's what I'm saying. Don't concede the sweep, don't concede the pass. Right? Not because a lot of people, like I'm saying, it's all in their head like, oh man, he's almost there anyways. Ugh, he'll do this and they'll give up. I see it a lot in tournaments, but most of it's because of exhaustion. But there's too many times where it's somebody just like, oh well, I need to pass. Right? Any questions about anything we went over today, guys? Anything if you went there to roll? And you were like, what do I do?
Yeah. When I was at the bottom, I couldn't even get to the Kimura. He was controlling my wrist. How do you gain control over that?
So if he was like pinning your wrist down, right? So you gotta, if Ryan knows I'm going for his Kimura, right? Let's go for something else, right? Come on, reach up here. Grab this. I'm gonna pull him down. Guess what? Look where his hand had to go. Because he had my wrist at first, right? But I reached up here. We're here. Now where's his hand? Now I've got a pinch. Now I open my grip. Now I'm here. Okay. Right? So don't fixate on one thing, right? This is something you learn over time, right? You can't just look at somebody and say, I'm going to armbar you, right? And then armbar. You got to go fake the chokes, fake the sweeps, fake the armbar, fake the Kimura grip, right? You have to chain those things together, right? It's kind of like I don't know, like in football, right? So if you run a trap so many times, if you run a power so many times up the middle, then eventually somebody's going to catch you on a trap, right? Or a play action pass, that kind of thing. You have to keep going for different stuff, right? Not one thing is going to work the whole time, right? That's a good question.
Yes, sir.
You see that a lot. People are like, man, I know this Kimura. And if that's all you know, that's all you know, right? You keep trying to get it, try to set it up. But just think about, how can I break their posture down? What can I fake? You know, can I fake a sweep? Can I go for this or that?
Yes, sir.
All right? Good question. Anybody else?
Is there like other escape than when you're on close guard, you can't break it?
So, if I'm trying to break his closed guard right here, so we've learned this one, right? This right here, all right? So we're gonna get to some more, but another one, like this is the log splitter, the one that I taught recently, like a month or two ago, right here where I opened the guard. But there's another one. If I grab Ryan's wrist and his elbow and pin it to his body, all right? Now I'm gonna step up to the side that I'm pinning, right? Because if I step up here, Ryan's gonna sweep me. I don't want that. So I need this. But I also want to keep my posture the whole time. I want him to wear all my weight. I'm gonna step up, and I'm gonna do like a deadlift right here. I'm gonna bring my knees behind his butt. Then I'm gonna move my hands to his pants right here. Then I'm just gonna shift. As soon as that guard opens up, yeah, we'll get to that here soon. I think we're gonna be doing passes again before too long. All right, guys. Let's get our belts on, line up on the wall. 1, 2, 3. I did find out I can stream the Paramount Plus. I'm gonna win the next one. Probably. Alright. That's good.
It's good enough.
It's good. Alright, guys. Be careful going home. It's snowing pretty good whenever I can get it. But, y'all have any questions for me? Let me know out. As your side.
So one thing I saw was when I was saying, don't let your arm get there. Anytime someone gets down, even from absolutely out there, it's so much. As soon as I see this up a little bit, I'm gonna put my head down and after that. And then I'll stop. So when you got your arm isolated like that,
Yeah.
just make sure to get it in, get that down.
Okay. Yeah, that was trying to get go with it, and then I realized as I'm up here, then
It's real bad. The other thing that I saw, you happened to be in was you were like this, and the person got to the side. As soon as you're here, you want to be sure. Because you want to so you don't want to that. So you go in like that. Grab whatever it is. Not yet. For sure. I do it when I'm facing that direction. So you want to really close to the back gate, but the only reason why I'm saying it, I think it's easy to set in one of the classes I did. It's an arm, right? I spent 5 weeks trying to do in that position. I could not figure out, because the whole time I was like, oh, I gotta hold my arm, but as soon as I did my arm, then they can pull their arm and then they can start to turn. So I was like, oh, then I I'm gonna come up. But when you're trying to come up,
But what he did was,
you do more
he stacked up,
like that.
so I just kept pulling it steeper. I just kept
Sit your ass on the
grabbing his leg.
You just gotta make it up.
I just kind of forced it.
And they'll settle right. So, I mean, you see that you work. So we call it.
Fit it, I'd roll some toes.
Yeah.
My whole thing is I'm trying to hold it over here. Like this, I hit it. Yeah. You stood up. I'm just trying to shake it off some stack. So I'm just trying to drag myself around you. If you kept pointing, you
Typically gonna be going.
elbow clear, I would just straight around.
So,
Okay. Like,
this maybe you grab the behind this so that it can't grab your arm. Because if I go here, you can more down and put this here, right?
yeah,
So that's one issue that really, and here you're like, I want to keep this in, but you can't keep your arm here because no matter where I put this arm,
and
think
then
about
just
it.
push me like this.
So I need to get this over here.
And over here. And just push me over.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so then, yeah, if we're here, and pull over the other. Like that? Yeah. That's just the other thing. I don't know, you should probably ask him about that.
Hey,
Yes, sir.